I'm Faceless Europe. I've been chasing festivals across Europe for years, and trust me, these aren't just parties. They're centuries-old traditions that will make you laugh, cry, and fall in love with this continent all over again. Starting with number 7. 1. La Tomatina, Buñol, Spain, last Wednesday of August. Imagine 20,000 people in one tiny Spanish town, armed with 150 tons of squishy tomatoes. Welcome to La Tomatina, the world's biggest food fight. It started in 1945 completely by accident when some kids knocked over a parade float and started hurling veggies. Now it's pure joyful chaos for exactly 1 hour. Pro tip: wear goggles, old clothes, and shoes you can hose off. After the battle, fire trucks wash the streets, and everyone jumps in the river still covered in sauce. It's ridiculous, it's messy, and it's 100% happiness in tomato form. 2. Carnival in Venice, Italy, February. Fast forward to February, put on the most stunning mask you've ever seen, and step into a real-life fairy tale. Venice Carnival is 900 years old, and it's like the entire city becomes a giant masquerade ball. Elaborate costumes, mysterious masks, midnight parties on the canals. You literally feel like you time traveled to the 1700s. Best moment? The Flight of the Angel. A performer in full costume zip lines from the top of St. Mark's bell tower over the screaming crowd below. Pure magic. 3. Oktoberfest, Munich, Germany, late September, first week in October. Yes, everyone knows Oktoberfest, but have you actually been inside one of those giant tents when 8,000 people sing Sweet Caroline in German while holding 1-liter beers above their heads? 16 to 18 days, 7 million liters of beer, pretzels the size of your face, and lederhosen everywhere. It's not just drinking, it's roller coasters, brass bands, and making friends with strangers who feel like family by midnight. Pro tip: book a table months in advance on weekends, or show up before 10 a.m. to snag a seat. 4. La Fallas, Valencia, Spain, March 15th to 19th. Every year, Valencia builds hundreds of gigantic, jaw-dropping, satirical sculptures, some taller than buildings. They spend 12 months and millions of euros, only to burn them all in one explosive night called La Crema. Fireworks, street parties, fire parades. It's like the whole city is celebrating creativity and then saying goodbye in the most dramatic way possible. The smell of gunpowder and churros at 2 a.m. is something you'll never forget. 5. Up Helly Aa, Shetland Islands, Scotland, last Tuesday, January. Picture this: it's dark, freezing, middle of winter in Scotland, and 1,000 men dressed as Vikings march through the streets carrying flaming torches, then throw them into a full-size Viking longship and set it on fire. Up Helly Aa is Europe's biggest fire festival and one of the most epic celebrations of Norse heritage on the planet. There's bagpipes, singing in the flames, all-night parties, and a serious lack of sleep. If you love history and fire, this is your place. 6. Krampusnacht, Austria, Germany, Slovenia, etc., December 5th. Forget cute Santa. On December 5th, the devilish counterpart of Santa comes out to play. Hundreds of guys dress as Krampus, horned demons with terrifying masks, chains, and birch sticks, and chase screaming people through the streets. It's scary, it's loud, it's hilarious once you realize it's all in good fun. Kids get coal, adults get mildly traumatized and a shot of schnapps. Perfect warm-up for Christmas. 7. San Fermín, Running of the Bulls, Pamplona, Spain, July 6 to 14. And finally, with a festival that needs no introduction, but I'm giving it one anyway. Every morning at 8 a.m., six fighting bulls and thousands of brave or crazy runners sprint through the narrow streets of Pamplona. Red scarves, white clothes, pure adrenaline. The festival itself is 24/7, partying, fireworks, and giants parades. But the run? 875 meters that feel like a lifetime. Respect the bulls, run smart, or just watch from a balcony with a cold drink. Either way, it's unforgettable. So there you have it. 7 European festivals that will give you stories for the rest of your life. Which one are you adding to your bucket list first? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If you love this, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell because next week we're covering the craziest festivals in Asia. Until then, stay curious, travel often, and I'll see you under the fireworks, in the tomato fight,